Today on Trisha.
He's not there treating me good, then she's gonna go get a bum just like you.
Tessie?
I kissed somebody.
There is...
Get over it. That's
get,
all I
Get
done.
over it.
That's all it
Get
was.
gone.
Families torn apart by suspicion.
The lie detector is broken.
Really? Seriously?
But I bet if he told the truth, it ain't broken, is it? Right.
He accuses her of cheating.
You hearing her moaning and groaning.
If I
Ain't no
moaning and
ain't no
groaning,
porno
why? If
on
I'm
no
moaning and
television.
Even while they're having sex.
When my wife does come home, she smells just like she's had sex with another man.
You cheated how many times?
I cheated on her,
This lie detector test will make or break their 14-year marriage.
In my hand are 2 applications for divorce.
She is so suspicious, she started secretly recording his phone conversations.
I heard him speaking to this woman.
What was he saying?
Like, oh my God, I can't wait to come see you. I'm definitely gonna come holler at you.
Has he been stepping out since before their baby girl was born?
Have you had sexual relations with anyone other than Tessie?
Or did he confess to cheating just to make her mad?
I told her that I was saving my stamina for this girl.
What happened?
Putting hands on me, chasing me down the road, bleached all my clothes.
She confessed to kissing an ex.
3 years ago, I made a mistake. I called an ex-boyfriend.
Meets up with him, sneaks around, but they just kiss.
So you're thinking that where there's smoke, there's fire?
Well, absolutely.
The lie detector test that could end it for 2 high school sweethearts.
Hey! Hang on!
Today on Trisha. Meet Dion. Now, Dion has been married to this man, Frankie, for 14 years, and they have 3 beautiful children. But it's far from picture perfect. Dion says Frankie has been relentlessly accusing her of cheating throughout their entire marriage. In fact, he'll even accuse her of cheating while they're having sex. Now, Dion suspects Frankie is pointing the finger at her to cover up his own cheating ways. Well, this family drama is about to explode. Take a look.
I've been married to my wife, Dion, for 14 years, and we have 3 beautiful children together. But I believe my wife is cheating on me, and I know she's cheating on me.
I'm with my husband 24/7. When would I find the time to cheat?
2 weeks after being married, I suspected my wife started cheating on me. There's been so many times that my friends have told me they see my wife cheating on me that I do believe it. Dion has even admitted that she has cheated on me, and even our sex life is different.
My husband has harassed me so much about cheating, so I lied and told him I did cheat.
Sometimes when my wife does come home, she smells just like she's had sex with another man.
My husband is constantly calling my phone when I leave the house, wanting to know where I'm at and whom I'm with.
If Dion fails this test, I simply cannot be with her anymore, and I want a divorce.
If Frankie feels so strongly about me cheating, then he must be cheating on me. And if he doesn't pass this lie detector test, I am going to divorce him.
Whoa. Well, okay. Now, check this out. In my hand are 2 applications for divorce in the state of California. So both husband and wife have taken lie detector tests. Dion and Frankie agree. If one of them fails the test, they are filing for divorce today. Let's start with you. When did he start accusing you of cheating?
He started accusing me 2 weeks after we were married.
2 weeks after you get married?
After we got married.
Well,
and I can't wait for this test to prove today that I was telling the truth, so this fool can look like a fool on national TV.
Now, do you think he's cheated on you?
He's cheated on me twice.
He admitted it?
He admitted it. I go up to my apartment, here's this fraud standing in my doorway. Then the second time was I walked over to my apartment because he kicked me out, and I called police escort to let him know that my husband had kicked me out. He has no right to kick me out. I'm on this lease, I received mail.
Yeah.
This is my house. He opens the door for the police officer, there's another lady standing behind him.
So this seems like a bit of a pattern. He kicks you out and gets another woman in?
Yes. Yes, and every time he gets to another woman, he says we're separated. Regardless, you're separated, you're still married on court paper.
Yeah. Deon, let me clear this up. Have you ever cheated on Frankie?
I've never cheated on Frankie.
Why have you stayed with him so long?
I stayed with him because I don't want my kids to grow up without a mother and a father. But now I see I'm gonna have to, because not only am I suffering, my kids are suffering, seeing their father call me names and being physically and mentally abused.
What do your friends think about this?
My friends have told me numerous times, Dion, leave him. He has belittled you. He has lowered your self-esteem. Leave this man alone, though you will be a lot better off. And I may be a big woman, but believe me, I can get men just as much as he can get women.
So, well, let's meet him. I think it's time we hear the other side of this story. Let's welcome Frankie. Hi, Frankie. Hello. So, can you tell me what makes you think Dion has been cheating?
What
What's
makes me think, the evidence? When the individual comes home and you walking upstairs, and you hearing her moaning and groaning.
But if I'm
ain't no damn porno on no television.
Why wouldn't you open the damn door and physically sit down?
Once you open, wait a minute. You having sex with John, Dick, and
How do you know that?
I'm having sex with John.
Hang on, how do you know that?
How do you know? Do you have
I wear a size 9 shoe. I wear a size shoe.
Do you have cheaters
You put a size 10 and put my foot in a size 10 shoe?
What, you found
that ain't my
shoe?
damn shoe.
Frankie,
fantasy world.
I would like to hear what the evidence is.
Oh, I want
to
hear.
Is it true? Let's hear. I want to hear. We heard why you think he's cheating. I want to hear why the real hard evidence.
The real hard evidence. Okay, first one, we gave you opportunity to understand coming upstairs hearing that ain't no porno movie on. Second opportunity.
Well, you heard groaning. Did you meet the man?
Did I meet the man? Yeah, this one of my friends.
He was groaning in the house and he came outside.
Miss Trisha, when I walk upstairs and I'm hearing, I know my voice. I know my wife's voice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping to God, because that's how much love I was in,
voice too, right?
that it has to be something on television at the point in time.
But there was a man in there. You saw him with your own 2 eyes. You saw this guy.
With your own 2 eyes. But this is at his house.
So you cheated how many times?
I cheated on her. I can't sit up here and tell. Hey, I made a mistake. I'm a man, but at least I can tell the truth about it.
How many times did you make the mistake?
I've had about 4 or 5 different relationships.
Oh,
you knew
well,
this?
He's only told me he had 3.
That's what she wants to tell you.
What do you hope the outcome of this is? What if the lie detector test comes back and says she's telling the truth and she's never cheated on you? What are you going to do?
Your lie detector is broken?
Broken.
Really? Serious?
But I bet if he told the truth, it ain't broken, is it? Right.
Who
I bet if you
truth?
came out telling the truth, it wasn't broken. I could sit there.
I can tell you right now.
Oh, well,
if it come out that I lied,
then
I lied.
Let's bring it.
Point blank. Because there's some things that on your lie detector test. Way I answered that question.
Switching the story around.
Some of it was real, some of it wasn't. Now I'm gonna tell the truth. Why would I? Because how they question you. That's simple as that.
Well,
that's how they question you.
I think it just came out pretty damn right.
So you get caught on a question that you ain't prepared for.
Shall we get to the results?
Let's get to the results.
Wait please, one moment. I have an understanding that you may have some documents from the state of California.
Divorce papers.
Divorce papers. May I please have a pen and the paper to sign these right here?
No, can I have
now,
the pen and paper?
Going to the lie, and this is going to show that she lied.
What if the lie detector? So if the lie detector test comes back and says she's telling the truth, you're going to rip them up?
I'm gonna be invisible. I'm gonna just disappear, and that's an impossible feat for a black man to do. You think I'm playing? I'm not playing. If I may have a pen, ma'am, and I respect you with all the...
You can have, please, have a pen. Have a pen. I don't know what this says in here, but I've got these in order, and Tim Acosta, our polygraph examiner, is here with us. Please welcome Tim Acosta. Hi, Tim. So you're already filling them out.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
That's how sure you are.
That's how
well,
sure
actually,
I am.
these are, well, here we go. These are Deon's lie detector results. I'm going to read the questions, what Deon said, and then Tim Acosta is going to tell us whether she was telling the truth or not.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
so here are the questions. Deon, we asked you, do you want to continue your marriage with Frankie? You said yes. You must be mad. All right,
Yeah,
Tim?
she must be
Trisha,
crazy.
the lie detector determined.
Coming up,
I know she's crazy and deranged.
you know, that's about the only time that I've agreed with you, because if she wants to continue the marriage with you, she must be a little bit. But first,
I told her that I was saving my stamina for this girl.
what happened?
Putting hands on me, chasing me down the road, bleached all my clothes.
Marriages on the brink. Hey! Hang on. Today on Trisha. Hey, I want everyone to meet Tessie. Tessie is here today because she suspects Donnell, the man she loves and the father of her 3-year-old daughter, Shayla. She looks so cute.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. But she suspects Donnell has been stepping out on their relationship.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, Tessie says Donnell once confessed to cheating, but then he took it back. Now, Tessie is so hell-bent on exposing Donnell's lies that she started secretly recording his phone conversations. So, before we go any further, let's take a look at Tessie's story.
When I became pregnant, I was very ecstatic. I could not wait to have my child. Having my little girl made me so selfless that I can't even imagine what I was doing before she came along. All I worry about is how she feels. As long as she's happy, I'm happy. My heart is broken into pieces at the thought that Donnell could actually hang out with everyone else, all these other women besides me and his child. He acts like he did not make any commitments to me and my child to be a man that he's supposed to be. If Donnell fails this test, he does not have to worry about seeing me anymore. It's not gonna be no time for no more lying, boo-hoo, kissing butt, making up, because I could do bad all by myself.
So, Tessie, you think Donnell's cheating. What's the evidence? What have you seen that makes you think that?
I heard him speaking to this woman.
What was he saying?
Like, oh my God, I can't wait to come see you. I'm definitely gonna come holler at you. Where are you at?
So did you confront him with this evidence?
Yeah, you know what happened?
He calls you names?
Called me all types of names.
Like what?
Bitch, hoe, I'm cheating, I'm not worth nothing.
Okay, let me cut to the chase. How many times do you think Donnell has cheated on you?
I don't know. I don't even know when he lies or tells the truth.
What happens if he fails the lie detector test?
I'm gone. I have to be gone. I have to be.
All right. Donnell has been listening backstage, listening to all of these accusations. So let's bring him out, hear what he has to say. Please welcome Donnell.
Ready?
Hi. You almost didn't make it here today. What happened the night before coming here?
He went to start a fight so he didn't have to come
a
and
bunch
take
of
a
the
lie
same
detector test.
stuff.
What?
Never letting me talk, is accusing me of everything, putting hands on me, chasing me down the road, bleached all my clothes.
I got issues.
TVs,
Yep.
all kind of stuff.
What? With TVs?
Oh,
Smashed
yeah.
them like it ain't nothing.
Can you buy me a new heart, honey? Can you fix my heart?
Okay.
No.
Right. Let's talk about the issues. I hear from Tessie that you admitted that you cheated and then you took it back.
Yeah,
He lied about it, then admitted
I
it,
lied
then
about
lied
it.
about
I
it
said
again.
that I was with that girl just because I know it would make her mad. She didn't like the girl because of...
It don't even make sense.
Because I told her that I was saving my stamina for this girl, just...
And I was too fat and
Because
sloppy
she was
to
telling me
mess with.
she was telling me she was done
And
with
too fat and sloppy
she
to
was
mess
telling me
with.
she was done with her with this guy that she still was with.
Since the two of you have been a couple, have you cheated?
No.
Let's go back to the beginning of your relationship. She's with another guy. She tells you that she's pregnant.
I told her it wasn't mine.
So did you ever have the baby checked to see whose baby
yes.
was? Do you want things to change should the lie detector test come back that you haven't been cheating? Do you want things to change between the two of
Like
you?
she said, it's not all about the lie detector test.
Oh.
I can't even raise my voice a certain way that not even disrespecting her without her flipping out or being disrespectful. So.
Oh,
I
well,
mean,
she says you're disrespectful to her.
yeah, it goes back and forth.
I give respect when it's due. I actually give you respect until you disrespect me. I don't care who you are.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt here. I know you're a woman, you're a man, but there's a child in between all of this.
Yes.
Hearing.
That's the bigger picture.
Yeah,
But I've disrespected and did stuff in front of my child.
All right, before we get into an argument about disrespecting, here to help is our polygraph examiner, Tim Acosta.
Yay!
Now, here's how it goes. Donnell took a lie detector test. I'm going to be given a card with the questions on. I don't know what he said, and Tim is going to tell us whether Donnell was lying or telling the truth. So, Donnell, we asked you, are you in love with Tessie? You said yes. Tim, what did the lie detector show?
The lie detector determined.
Up next, this relationship isn't going to change unless the both of you change. If you own up to your part in a situation happening, then it can be worked on. And later, during your 14 years of marriage, have you had sexual contact with any person other than your husband, Frankie?
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Marriages on the brink. Hey, hang on. Today on Trisha.
When I became pregnant, I was very ecstatic. I could not wait to have my child. My heart is broken into pieces at the thought that Donnell could actually hang out with everyone else, all these other women besides me and his child. If Donnell fails this test, he does not have to worry about seeing me anymore. I could do bad all by myself.
I hear from Tessie that you admitted that you cheated and then you took it back.
Yeah,
He lied about it, then admitted it.
Yeah, I lied
then
about
lied
it. I said that I
again.
was with that girl just because I know it would make her mad.
Since the two of you have been a couple, have you cheated?
No.
So, Donnell, we asked you, are you in love with Tessie? You said yes. Tim, what did the lie detector show?
The lie detector determined he was being truthful.
Oh, there you go. We asked Donnell, have you had sexual relations with anyone other than Tessie since you've been in a relationship with her? You said no. Tim, what did the lie detector show?
The lie detector determined he was not being truthful.
I'm not being truthful.
You just be honest. You look like you're not.
Hang on. Did you have sex with either of the women you drove to Philly? You said no. Tim, what did the lie detector show?
The lie detector determined he was not being truthful.
But you passed the first one.
That's crazy.
But you passed the
Here's
first one.
another question.
Go
Do
call
you
them.
believe you have children with any other woman besides Tessie? You said no. Tim?
He had significant reactions to the question, which indicates he, again, is not being truthful.
You thought that was your baby. You even told me that, though.
I do believe this man loves you, but I believe that you are so up in his face, you are so aggressive, you're so full on.
I'm telling the truth on them lie detectors.
Yeah, but the trouble is, here's the one. When we asked you if you loved Tessie, that came back truthful.
Yeah, but
so either they're all wrong, how can some be wrong and some be right?
That makes sense.
Do you want the relationship to continue in the way it's been going?
No.
You don't?
I don't want it to continue with the fighting stuff, no.
What's to continue? Because you made it this way. You know
Forget how it got like that.
Okay, so while I talk again,
if it's going to change...
You was the only one to change it, so why didn't it get changed
If we could change it, then yeah, it can continue. But if it's not never going to be changed...
Why didn't you change it?
No. This relationship is like it is because of the two of you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The two, not one, not the other. The two of you. Now, if...
It's really
okay, here's the problem.
It's really not.
This relationship isn't going to change unless the both of you change. And the problem is if either one of you acts like a victim. Victims are helpless. They cannot change things. If you own up to your part in a situation happening, then it can be worked on. Do you hear what I'm saying?
That's all I want you to hear, miss. I've never denied nothing I've done. I know I'm a bitch. I know I can bitch, but I'm real.
Okay.
I've never lied, and I know I can nag, but I nag when I can look at someone in their eyes and your expressions and tell you're lying.
If this continues, and it will continue, it's going to harm your daughter. Fact.
We know this. I've
said
been
that.
begging
She said
him
that.
for 3 years. We don't have to be together. Just be real. I have a child.
Will you do me a favor? Will you do me a favor?
I'm your mother. She doesn't
I'm
have to
going to get
me.
you just to stand at that door there. Just stand at that door. Yeah, just here. Just at the door here. I'm going to get you to stand there. No, stay there. Okay, Donnell, stay there. Stay there. Tessie.
I know I'm upset. Miss, I have a little girl to look up to me. She looks up to her daddy. And if he's not there treating me good, then she's going to go get a bum just like you.
Tessie.
And I can't have that.
Do you want to leave? If you leave with Donnell and sit down with her counselor, I do not want her to have to go through this. Do you want to be with him or do you not want to be with him? If you want to be with him, then please go through that door. If you need time to think and work out how to be a strong parent and a strong mother, please take the time to go through that door and have counseling on your own.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. You have a blessed day.
I'm going to tell you what I would suggest you do for your daughter's sake is to talk about stopping this chain of events. You hear what I'm saying? The round, the screaming, the shouting, all of this sort of stuff, so your little girl doesn't see it. I'm really upset that your daughter should see any part of that. And as a parent, you've got to be, because you know what? She's going to end up in a similar situation. Yeah. Okay?
Thank you.
Good luck.
I need some type of counseling. I need some counseling. Why?
Coming up, during your 14 years of marriage, have you had sexual contact with any person other than your husband, Frankie? But first,
I kissed somebody.
There is.
Get over it.
That's
all I
get
done.
over it.
That's all
Get
it was.
gone. You are the father.
Get off my stage.
marriages on the brink. Hey, hang on. Today on Trisha. Okay, I want everyone to meet David. This is David. Okay, now this is a real love story. It sounds like a love story because David says he was madly in love with his high school sweetheart, Brandy. Isn't that cute? They thought they would live happily ever after. But after 12 years of marriage and 3 children, David is ready to end it. And all because he suspects Brandy has been sleeping with other men. Now get this, Brandy actually confessed she kissed a man. But she says that's as far as it went. Now, David says he doesn't buy it. He wants the truth.
We're not in high school. You know, we're not kids. And this was a past boyfriend that she had was with before me. You know, that she had slept with before. And years down the road, meets up with him, sneaks around, you know what I mean, telling me she's going one place, out another, but they just kiss.
Did somebody see the kiss, or she told you about the kiss?
No, she denied it. When I confronted her about that, she denied it.
But she eventually did tell you?
Yes.
So you're thinking that where there's smoke, there's fire?
Well, absolutely.
But let's talk about the rest of the behavior. Can I ask if one of the signs if somebody's cheating on you, your sex life changes?
Well, absolutely.
Did it change?
All of a sudden, just drops off. Man, might be lucky to get it once every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh! If she's done this lie detector test, what if she passes the lie detector test?
She passed the lie detector test. First off, I'll be shocked. Shocked.
Well, what will you do?
I'd owe her a bunch, and probably some butt kissing involved.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
What if she fails the lie detector test? You got 3 children together. What if she fails it?
You know, she made that choice for me. You know what I mean? I feel like I would not even. She took it out of my hands. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, Brandy's been backstage listening, and she's ready to confront David about these accusations. Now, Brandy says being married to David is torture, and these results will set her free. Watch this.
When I married my high school sweetheart, David, I thought we would have a happy and successful life raising our kids. My marriage today is awful. He accuses me constantly of cheating on him, and I don't think I can handle it anymore. David hates me now. I can't do anything right. He's constantly picking at me. It's like he doesn't love me at all anymore. 3 years ago, I made a mistake. I called an ex-boyfriend. All we done was kiss. That's as far as it ever went, and David doesn't believe me. My home life is torture. And David constantly calls me a whore, a slut, a bitch, and sometimes he says it in front of our children. I try to be the wife that I need to be for David, but when I'm constantly getting treated like crap, I don't want to do it. This has ruined my life. I've even thought about divorce. And when he gets his answers, I just want this to stop.
So let's meet her. Brandy, come on out. What was the look for, Brandy?
This has got to stop.
Well, it's got to start. You started it.
What's it like living under a microscope then? You're being checked up on because you admitted you strayed.
Right, and it's absolutely awful. It's bitch this, bitch that, you're a whore, you're a slut.
What if the kids are around?
And it's like, no. I'm done being talked to like that. I'm not going to, I'm not doing it. I kissed somebody. Get over it. That's all I done.
Get over it.
That's all I done.
You gonna tell you can kiss somebody, tell somebody, get over it.
That's all it
Get
was.
gone. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it was.
Gone.
Well,
get gone. Don't get over what? Ain't nobody gonna get over nothing.
You really want to find out if it ended with that kiss or she went further?
Yeah, and that's not the only thing.
Oh.
Obviously, I have suspicions about it. So we've talked about having many conversations. One of these conversations, she comes up and tells me she loves another man.
Really?
Tells me she loves this dude. And it's not the same guy she messed around with.
Is this true?
You laughing? That ain't funny.
yes, because
that
me
ain't funny.
and you both know.
The joke's on you.
Know.
The joke's on you.
Me and you both know.
Both know what? And this is her excuse for it. I made her say it.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, you control your own mouth. You control your own mouth.
Okay.
You might, but you know what? It is
what?
So
Yeah,
let's find out. Let's find out what the lie detector
Mr. T's got it going on over there.
Please.
So, as usual, I just have the questions and what the answer that Brandy gave. Tim will tell us what the lie detector said. So, Brandy, we asked you, are you in love with David? You said yes. Tim?
The lie detector determined.
Up next.
Hey!
Hang on. And later. During your 14 years of marriage, have you had sexual contact with any person other than your husband, Frankie? Marriages on the brink. Hang on. Today on Trisha.
When I married my high school sweetheart, David, I thought we would have a happy and successful life raising our kids. My marriage today is awful. He accuses me constantly of cheating on him, and I don't think I can handle it anymore. 3 years ago, I made a mistake. I called an ex-boyfriend. All we done was kiss. That's as far as it ever went, and David doesn't believe me. This has ruined my life. I've even thought about divorce. And when he gets his answers, I just want this to stop.
I'm done being talked to like that. I'm not going to, I'm not doing it. I kissed somebody. Get over it. That's all I done.
Get over it.
That's all I done.
You gonna tell you can kiss somebody, tell somebody, get over it.
That's all it
Get
was.
gone. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it
get
was.
Gone.
Well,
let's find out what the lie detector
Mr. T's got it going on over there.
Please.
So, as usual, I just have the questions and what the answer that Brandy gave. Tim will tell us what the lie detector said. So, Brandy, we asked you, are you in love with David? You said yes. Tim?
The lie detector determined she was being truthful.
C. We asked you, Brandy, are you in love with another man? That's what you said, she said. She said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined that Brandy was not being truthful.
Hey, hang on.
That's it.
Let's hear everything. We asked you, during your relationship with David, did you have sexual intercourse with the man that you admitted to kissing? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined that Brandy was not being truthful.
We asked you, divorce David. You said no. Tim, what did the lie detector say?
The lie detector determined she was not being truthful.
She can have it. You can have it. It's done.
So,
you know what I mean? I will serve you.
Let's talk.
Serve. There ain't nothing to talk about.
Just a minute.
Let's
because
talk.
I took the lie detector and I was exhausted. I had absolutely no sleep at all. I don't care. No sleep at all.
First of all, when I do a pre-test, I make a determination as to whoever I'm doing the examination on is fit to take a polygraph test. When you came in, you were wide awake, cheery, very, very active.
And I haven't
Brandy,
slept with anyone.
You need to be honest with him.
That's exactly
because you're not being
I'm
truthful.
being honest. That's the whole thing. I called the show. I called the show.
The first question was truthful.
Correct.
The first question was, so it's funny if people accuse the lie detector of being wrong in some questions and right in the other. It's either wrong all the way through.
You know if you love somebody else. You know who you love.
You know consciously
who you slept with and when you did.
Subconsciously, there's other stuff happening.
Obviously, you do. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't forget it.
But I think there were problems regardless. Am I right?
Yeah.
Regardless of what happened, if she had a problem like that, she should have ended it.
Really?
I think 100%. You don't step outside your marriage and go talk to somebody else and do that. If you had a problem and you wasn't happy here, get in this, then go do whatever you got to do.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I should have.
That's
that
what I'm
is
talking
what
about.
I should have done.
That's what. Hang on. Did you? Brandy's being honest. She's saying that is what you should have done.
That is what I should have done.
Yeah, but she can't. But it's.
Did you hear that?
I want to end my marriage.
Did you
That's
hear
not what
what
I was trying to do.
You wanted your cake and eat it too.
She wanted
that's not.
That's what you want.
No, it's not.
What I'm going to suggest you do is that you take some time, you sit down with a counsellor, and you talk about where you go from here before you make any rash choices. Because things have to change between you, whatever. Yes?
Right, yeah.
You can't go,
one way
you're
or
28 years of age, you're going to spend the rest of your life like this?
No.
No, that's the whole point.
Absolutely not, we're not.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Absolutely not.
No.
There's no way.
So, let me send you off in 2 different directions to sit with our counsellor and work out what the next step is. Good idea?
Let's do it.
All right.
And who's going to take the ring?
She's gonna take the ring.
We'll be back. Up next. During your 14 years of marriage, have you had sexual contact with any person other than your husband, Frankie? Marriages on the brink. Hey, hang on. Today on Trisha.
I've been married to my wife, Dion, for 14 years, and we have 3 beautiful children together. And I know she's cheating on me.
I'm with my husband 24/7. When would I find the time to cheat?
Dion has even admitted that she has cheated on me, and even our sex life is different.
My husband has harassed me so much about cheating, so I lied and told him I did cheat.
If Dion fails this test, I simply cannot be with her anymore, and I want a divorce.
Shall we get to the results?
Let's get to the results. Wait, 1 minute.
Hang on, just a minute.
Please, one moment.
Please.
I have
I gotta
an
hear this.
understanding that you may have some documents from the state of California.
Yeah, divorce papers.
Divorce papers. May I please have a pen and the paper to sign these right
No,
here?
can I
right
have
now,
the
because
pen
she's
and paper?
going to the line.
Here are the questions. Dion, we asked you, do you want to continue your marriage with Frankie? You said yes. You must be mad. All right, Tim?
She must be crazy.
The lie detector determined Dion was telling the truth.
How's that make you feel?
I know she's crazy and deranged. Y'all don't.
You're crazy and deranged.
You know, that's about the only time that I've agreed with you, because if she wants to continue the marriage with you, she must be a little bit mad. Dion, we asked you, were you telling the truth when you said you cheated in the past? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined that Dion was being truthful. Dion,
we asked you, during your 14 years of marriage, have you had sexual contact with any person other than your husband, Frankie? You said no. This is a crucial one. Tim, what did the lie detector show?
The lie detector determined that Dion was being truthful.
Accuse me now.
This is what's going to be amazing. I done failed all my questions are wrong.
Let's get to the results for Frankie. So here we go. Frankie, we asked you, do you love...
Yeah, because you know what
Do you love Deon? You said yes. Tim?
The lie detector determined he was being truthful.
Frankie, we asked you, when you tell Deon that you are going to a friend's house, are you really going to meet other women? You said no. Tim?
The lie detector determined he was not being truthful.
Sit. Sit. Frankie, we asked you, during your 14 years of marriage, other than the 2 times, well, we know the answer to this, other than the 2 times your wife knows about, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than her? Before you do that, can I just get my Oscar-winning actress face ready for shock? Okay. You said... Oh, you said yes! You said yes. We asked you during the 14 years of marriage, other than the 2 other... Yeah. He said
what?
yes.
See, that's one thing y'all need to understand. I'm not that much of a lie.
Trisha?
Right?
Who? I was at the hotel.
He shocked me, Trisha. He shocked me.
You knew I was at the hotel.
Just a minute.
Trisha, Frankie actually shocked me because he admitted to being with over 100 women. Let me finish. I then looked at him and I said, Frankie, really? And he said, no, more like 50. And he says, I'm a really good-looking guy. 50.
You straight up, you gonna really sit up there and tell that time for like...
Frankie!
Frankie,
we asked you... Hey, Frankie.
Yes, ma'am.
We asked you, do you want to continue your marriage with Deon? Oh, you made an admission, Tim.
He said he didn't know.
Now, when I read through everything that you give us, including we have an almost a psychological profile, a snapshot of how you feel. Can I just show you what I wrote on here, Frankie, honestly? And this is if you really want to sort this out, if you're serious, jokes aside. I hadn't even met you. I put doesn't trust people, and I put domestic abuse, verbal domestic abuse. What you are doing to Deon, its legal name is domestic abuse of the verbal and emotional kind. Now, okay, let's get real. I'm being real here. Now, I'm not going to read all the rest of this. If you have ever seen a woman you care for in an abusive relationship, I want you to remember the way you felt about the man who was doing that abuse to her. Have you got girls? Have you got daughters?
Yes, ma'am.
The chances are they will end up in a relationship, and this goes for you as well, because it takes 2 to make a relationship. The chances are, if you have daughters and you love them and they love you, they will confuse love and the way you treat each other. Okay, so you've got to be prepared to see your own daughters go through the same thing. You hearing what I'm saying, Frankie? Has something I've said made sense?
Yeah.
Give me, I know you don't trust people. Give me your hand. What is it I've said that's made sense to you?
That's exactly how I treat her. I do. I abuse my wife, and then she doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. Whether you stay together or not, you've got to do. You don't think you're going to stay together?
No, it's divorce time. It's over.
Do you want to stay with Frankie? Marriages on the brink. Hey, hang on. Today on Trisha. Okay, thank you for watching, but here's a reminder. If you come to this show looking for the truth and you get the truth, you better be ready to deal with it.